Morning. Less than a minute, everybody. Get ready. Upper body, best day of the week. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Go ahead and get yourself all warmed up with those total body extensions, fighter bounce with the arm swing, squats with the twist, and those jumping jacks. Go ahead and get yourself all fired up in 3, 2, 1. For today's workout, we do have upper body strength day mixed in with a little bit of core as well. We have two groups of exercises. The first one will be focused on our upper body and strength, and our second group will be focused on our core. For the first group, it'll be 25 seconds on, 8-second transition. Second group will be 20 seconds on, 5-second transition. So you want to transition nice and quick in between those. For the format, we will go through the first group top to bottom on that. Then you have 15 seconds to transition into the second group on that. And then we'll go through them again 3 more times through. Just remember, it is 15 seconds to transition in between each of those groups so you can get yourself ready between those. For the first group, first exercise we have are those wide squat upright rows. So if you have dumbbells, you could use that, kettlebells, or you could have your weighted bag at home. You're going to use those. You're going to go into the wide squat so your feet are wider than your shoulders on this one. And then you're going to come deep into that squat. Lead with those elbows nice and high. Make sure that weight goes up towards our chin, not anywhere higher or not too much lower. And you're going to lead with those elbows. Keep them nice and high. If you have your dumbbells, you can hold your dumbbells, 2 dumbbells there as you get deep into that squat, and then go nice and high. If you have one really heavy one as well, just keep those hands in the middle of that dumbbell as well. Just make sure you get those elbows nice and high on those. You're leading with those elbows. Next exercise we have are those reverse flies for everybody at home. You can use your weighted bag or weighted object. You're going to alternate between each hand with those ones. Just make sure that the hand that is empty, you're still going to do that movement with that reverse fly on those. Just making sure that slight bend in those elbows. Keep them nice and wide. Upper body parallel towards the ground and squeeze those shoulder blades together. For everybody that do have those dumbbells, you can use both arms at the same time. Same movement. Slight bend in those elbows. We're not leading with those elbows. We're not doing rows, so we're going to go nice and wide on those reverse flies and make sure that upper body's parallel towards the ground. And then our next exercise will be those chest flies, or for everybody at home, will be those wide push-up shifters. First one will be those chest flies on this one. You're going to be on your back on the floor on those ones, just like a reverse fly, slight bend in those elbows, nice and wide with those arms like we're hugging a tree. You're going to bring those dumbbells together and squeeze that chest. If you don't have your weights, you can do those wide push-up shifters. So this one is a wide position on this one. Just make sure those hands are aligned with that chest. You're going deep into that push-up and you're shifting side to side with your weight on that. And you can also do that on your knees or on your toes for this one, just making sure that your body is nice and level as you're going into those push-ups. Next exercise, we have that kneeling curl and press. Right at home, you can use your bag for this one. Just make sure from the knees up, you're nice and straight in that kneeling position. We're going to keep those elbows, arms nice and extended out. You're going to curl up, and then you're going to press up at the top of get that full range of motion on each of those. Focus on one movement at a time. If you have those dumbbells, you can do your curls. You can do whatever curl you want, hammer curls, regular curls, curls with a twist. Just after you get that curl, you're going to press up at the top of those. And then our next exercise for everybody that do have our dumbbells, we're going to go into those piston rows. So just like in reverse flies, you have your upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're going to alternate between each elbow going past your back. Squeeze your back muscles at the top of those reps and make sure those elbows go past your back. And make sure those shoulders do not round forward. If you don't, you have that weighted object. You can go to those regular rows. Just hold that object, lead with those elbows, bring that object towards your belly button, and then make sure those elbows go past your back on that. And then our next exercise we have are those step up front raises. If you don't have your box, you can do those front raises on this one. Just make sure that those arms are nice and straight. And if you have your weighted object, just hold it with both hands, and then make sure that does not go above your shoulders, just goes right up toward your shoulders on this one. And if you have your dumbbells, of course, you can just have both dumbbells in each arm. Just make sure we're not bringing that weight above our shoulders. Keep those arms nice and straight, and don't use your upper body to swing for those reps on those. And then our next exercise we have are those dips. So if you have that platform to do those dips in, just make sure you get those hands on that platform. Make sure that upper body from your hips up are nice and straight. The more difficult one would be your legs straight, and you can also bend those knees if you need to. Just make sure that you also squeezing those shoulder blades back on those ones. We're not rounding those shoulders forward on those. Otherwise, you could also do skull crushers with your weights on those. Just keep those elbows nice and tight. Bring those dumbbells up into your ears on those ones, and then you're going to extend out, squeeze those triceps at the top of those. You could also use your weighted object for those skull crushers. And then we'll go to our core board, starting up with those half get-ups on the right side. You're going to have your weight on your right hand. You have your knee, left knee bent on this one. You're going to aim towards the ceiling with that weight and go all the way up as you bring that chest up on there. You can also use your elbow to help you get up. Next up will be those body saws. So your low plank position, as you're moving back and forth, make sure those hips do not pike up, and we're just flexing at those ankles on that. And then we will go to our half get-ups on the left side on those. You're going to have weight on your right hand, left knee bent, left hand, right knee bent on this one, and you're going to go up all the way through those half get-ups on that. And then we'll go, last exercise would be those Superman planks on this, so low plank position. Extend those arms, keep them nice and straight on those, and then make sure we're not rocking those hips side to side on those ones as much as we can. So those are our exercises. Real quick, I want to wish a happy belated birthday to Terry. We'll go ahead and do a birthday burpee for Terry. So go ahead, everybody get ready. We're going to get this birthday burpee started in 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Terry. Awesome job. Go ahead and grab your weights. We're going to get started with those wide squat upright rows on this Tuesday upper body and core day. We'll get it going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. We'll get deep into that squat. Lead with those elbows. As you bring them nice and high, bring that weight up towards our chin. Make sure those elbows are nice and high with those upright rows, everybody. We got about 10 seconds. After this will be our reverse flies. So every upper body parallel towards the ground. Get those last reps in. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice, get ready. Reverse flies. So everybody have that weighted object. You're going to alternate between each hand. Just going to do the same movement. We're going to start in 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Make sure that upper body's parallel towards the ground. We're squeezing our shoulder blades together. We're going nice and wide. Slight bend in those elbows, everybody. Keep it up. Keep it up. We got about 10 seconds. Next up, we have those chest flies. We're going to also do those wide push-up shifters. We have 2, 1. All right, so we're going to go onto our backs on the mat. Otherwise, you're going to get to that push-up position. Get ready. We get started in 2, 1. Let's go. If you're doing those wide push-up shifters, pay attention to Teresa as she goes nice and deep into those push-ups. You can do it in your toes or on your knees. Make sure those hands are nice aligned with your chest. You're shifting your weight side to side. Everybody doing those flies, slide, bending your elbows. We have less than 10 seconds. After this, we'll go into that kneeling curl and press. Keep it up, get those last reps. We have 2, 1. Nice. They get into those kneeling curl and press. Get ready. We get started in 2, 1. Let's get it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Focus on that full range of motion, everybody. One movement at a time. We've got this. Keep it up. Hit those curls, get those presses. Less than 10 seconds. After this will be those piston rows or those regular rows, everybody. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice, piston rows or regular rows. Make sure the upper body's parallel towards the ground. We get started in 2, 1. Let's get it. There you go. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure those shoulders are not rounded forward, everyone. Make sure those elbows go past your back as you're doing those piston rows or those regular rows. Squeeze those back muscles. You've got this. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those step-up front raises or just regular front raises. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Grab your weight. Get ready. We have those front raises in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We've got this. Make sure that weight does not go above your shoulders. It just goes right up towards your shoulders. We've got this. We got 10 more seconds. After this, we'll go into our dips or those skull crushers. Almost there. Get those last reps in. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. We have those dips or those skull crushers in 2, 1. Let's get it. Let's get it. There we go. Make sure that upper body is nice and straight, everybody. You don't want to put any extra pressure on your shoulders. Keep it up. Keep it up. We've got this. We got about 10 more seconds. After this, we'll go into that core board, starting with those half get-ups on the right side. Get up. Get those last ones in. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, so we do get 15 seconds. Grab your weight. We have those half get-ups on the right side. So weights on your right hand. Left knee bent. Get yourself ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Bring that chest to your knees. Make sure that weight is aimed towards the ceiling. Give it up less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those body saws. Remember, it is a 5-second transition, so I want you to move real quick. We have 2, 1, into those body saws. Low plank position. Get ready. We'll get started in 2, 1. Let's get it. You're gonna rock that body back in front. Make sure those hips are not piked up. You've got this. You've got this. Less than 10 seconds, everybody. Remember, it's a 5-second transition. Next up will be those half get-ups on your left side. We have 2, 1. Half get-ups on the left side. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. There we go, everybody. Loving these half get-ups. Make sure those feet are not going above the ground. We're keeping them nice and planted on the floor. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those Superman planks. Get up. We have 3, 2, 1. Into those Superman planks. Low plank position in 2, 1. Let's get it. Extend those arms out. Keep them nice and straight. You're going to alternate between each hand. You've got this. Keep those hips level, everybody. Less than 10 seconds. After this, we'll go back to our upper body strength with those Y squat upright rows. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to go back to those Y squat upright rows. We do have 15 seconds to get ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Get deep into that squat. Lead with those elbows nice and high. Here we go. We've got this, everybody. Loving these squats. Love these upright rows. Remember, it is a wide squat, so we're going to be wider with those feet. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go to those reverse flies after this. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. Grab that weight. Reverse flies. Upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We get started in 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it up. We've got this. Remember, slight bend in those elbows. You gotta squeeze that back. Make sure those shoulder blades are squeezed together. Make sure those shoulders are not rounded forward. Less than 10 seconds. After this, we'll go to those chest flies or those wide push-up shifters. We have 3, 2, 1. Eyes onto the floor on our backs or those push-up position for those push-up shifters. We get started in 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. There we go, everybody. Everybody at home, I see you. It looks like we're all on the floor doing our exercises. Keep it up. Make sure you have perfect form. Slide bend your elbows on those flies. If you're doing those shifters, make sure those hands are aligned with your chest. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be that kneeling curl and press. 2, 1, here we go. Get ready. Kneeling curl and press. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep it up. Remember, it is 2 different movements. Focus on one movement at a time. Keep that from your knees up. Keep it nice and straight. Do not push those hips back. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those piston rows or those regular rows. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. Piston rows or regular rows. Upper body parallel towards the ground. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Keep it up, everybody. You've got this. There we go. Keep that upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Alternate between each hand. If you have your weighted object, just keep focusing on those rows. Make sure that we're leading with those elbows past your back. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those step-up front raises. We have 2, 1. All right, step-up front raises or just our regular front raises. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Remember, bring that weight up towards our shoulders. Keep those arms nice and straight. Try not to swing your body to get those reps. Keep it up. We've got this. Awesome job of loving these front raises. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go into those dips. Keep it up, everybody. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Onto those dips or those skull crushers. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. If you're doing those skull crushers, keep those elbows tight. We're bringing that weight to our ears with those dumbbells. Keep it up with those dips, everybody. Make sure that that upper body is nice and straight. Squeezing those shoulder blades back. We have less than 10 seconds. We'll go back to that core board again with those half get-ups on the right side. We have 2, 1. Nice. And ready. We have 15 seconds. Grab your weights. We'll get started with those half get-ups on the right side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Nice, bring that chest to your knees. Make sure those feet and those legs do not go off the ground. You got this. We have less than 10 seconds. We're gonna transition real quick into those body saws. We have 2, 1. Nice, into that low plank position, get ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. There we go, everybody. Make sure those hips are nice and level. Do not pike up those hips. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go to those half get-ups on the left side. Almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. Get into that half get-up position. Get your weights. We'll get started right now. Here we go. Keep it up, everybody. Make sure those feet do not go off the ground on those half get-ups. If they are getting off the ground, you can do it without your weights. Less than 10 seconds. We'll get to those Superman planks. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Into that low plank position. We'll get it going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Extend those arms forward. Try not to rock those hips. Keep those hips nice and level, everybody. Keep that focus. Less than 10 seconds. And we'll go back again into those wide squat upright rows. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. We do get 15 seconds. So catch a nice deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We'll get those wide squat upright rows started. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Lead with those elbows. Keep them nice and high. Keep that chest high as well if you're doing those squats. Keep it up, everybody at home. Loving to see those elbows nice and high. Weight up towards our chin. Awesome job, everybody. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those reverse flies. Nice. When you get into those reverse flies, get ready. Grab your weights. We'll get started in 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Slight bend in your elbow. Upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure those shoulders are not rounded forward. Keep it up, everybody at home. I see you. There we go. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go into those chest flies or those wide push-up shifters. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. We have those flies or those wide push-up shifters. We'll get started in 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. If you're in that push-up position, you can also do those on your knees. Keep it up. Slight bend in your elbows if you're doing those flies. Just like you're doing on those reverse flies, just do it an opposite motion. We've got this less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those kneeling curls and presses. We have 2, 1. Nice. Kneeling position. Remember, from our knees up, keep it nice and straight. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. There we go, everybody. Loving this hard work. Keep getting those reps. Keep building that lean muscle. You have about 10 seconds. After this, we will go into that piston row or those regular rows. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Piston rows, regular rows. Make sure the upper body is parallel towards the ground, just like Teresa's going to do. In 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Lead with those elbows. Bring them past your back. We're doing those piston rows. Remember, alternate between each elbow. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, everybody. Keep it up, less than 10 seconds. Get those reps. Make them count. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Next up, we have those front raises. Try not to bring that weight above your shoulders. We'll get started in 2, 1. Here we go. Awesome job, everybody. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep that focus. You've got this. You have about 10 more seconds. Next up will be those dips. Almost there. Get a couple more reps in. We have 3, 2, 1. Onto those dips or those skull crushers. Get yourself ready. We'll get started in 2, 1. Here we go. If you're doing those skull crushers, try not to move those elbows. If you're doing those dips, keep that upper body straight from your hips up. You've got to squeeze those triceps, squeeze those shoulder blades together. You have about 10 more seconds. After this, we'll go to that core board again with those half get-ups on the right side. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, so we got 15 seconds. Grab your weight. When you get to those half get-ups on the right side, get ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, here we go. Remember, make sure those feet and those legs do not go off the ground or keeping them planted. Do our half get-ups. We have about 10 seconds. Remember, this is a 5-second transition, so we're going to move real quick into those body saws. We have 3, 2, 1. Into those body saws, low plank. Here we go. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. Keep those hips level. Do not let them pike up. We got about 10 seconds. We'll go to those half get-ups on the left side after this. Leave it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Half get-ups on the left side. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. We're moving. There we go. Remember, aim that weight towards the ceiling or that palm up towards the ceiling. Make sure those feet do not go off the ground. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those Superman planks. We have 3, 2, 1. Real quick into that low plank position. Superman planks. Get ready in 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. Extend those arms forward. Make sure those hips are nice and level, everybody. We have about 10 more seconds. Keep that focus. After this, we'll go back to that upper body one more time. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going back to that upper body strength day stuff. One more time through with these exercises, so make them count. Less than 10 seconds before we get it started. We'll get going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep that chest high. Get deep into that squat. Remember, it is a wide squat, so you're going to go wider with those feet. There we go. Lead with those elbows. Keep them nice and high. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go into those reverse flies after this. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Get the last one in. There we go. Reverse flies. Get ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Upper body parallel towards the ground. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You've got this. Everybody at home, get that upper body parallel towards the ground. There we go. We got about 10 seconds. Next up will be those chest flies or those wide push-up shifters. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready. Chest flies, wide push-up shifters. We'll get it going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Squeeze that chest at the top. Remember, you can also focus on your breathing. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you bring that weight together at the top with those flies. We're doing those shifters. Make sure you're getting deep into that push-up and shifting your weight side to side. We have less than 10 seconds. Next up will be that kneeling curl and press. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Kneeling curl and presses. Get ready. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Focus on your reps. Focus on getting stronger, everybody. Focus on building that lean muscle. We are all going to dominate today. You've got this. Less than 10 seconds. Next up will be those piston rows or those regular rows. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Piston rows, regular rows. Just make sure that upper body is parallel towards the ground. I see you. Get ready. Here, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. Loving that form at home, everybody. Keep it up. Keep it up, everybody here at the gym. Lead with those elbows. Squeeze those back muscles at the top. Less than 10 seconds. After this, we'll do those step-up front raises. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Step-ups with those front raises. Get ready. Or those front raises. We'll get started in 2, 1. Let's get it. Keep it up, everybody. Bring those weights up to your shoulders. Keep those arms nice and straight. You can do a regular version or you can do the hammer version. Just keep it up. We have about 10 more seconds. Next up will be those dips or those skull crushers. Almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. Nice. Dips or skull crushers. Get ready. We'll get this started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. You've got this. You've got this. Concentrate on your reps. Squeeze those triceps at the top. Make every rep count. The more you challenge yourself with your reps, the stronger you will get. Less than 10 seconds, and then we will be done with this upper body strength stuff, and we'll move on to the core board. Almost there. We have 3, 2, 1. Onto that core board, starting with those half get-ups on the right side. Get ready. We'll get started in less than 10 seconds. We'll get this going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Aim that weight towards the ceiling, or if you don't have a weight, just aim your hand up towards the ceiling as you bring your chest up towards your knee. Less than 10 seconds, we'll go into those body saws. Remember, there's a 5-second transition, so you move real quick. We have 2, 1, into those body saws, low plank. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we get it. Awesome job, everybody. Give it up. Keep those hips level. Hold that strong plank. Less than 10 seconds. We'll go into those half get-ups on the left side. You have 2, 1. Half get-ups on the left side. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Awesome job. We're down to our final 2 exercises, everybody. We are almost there. We've got this. Less than 10 seconds. We are so close. Get those last reps. We have 3, 2, 1. Into those Superman planks. Low plank position. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. This is our final exercise, everybody. Let's make it count. Let's make it the best exercise of the day. Here we go. We have 10 seconds. We are so close to that finish line. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everybody. Let's get into our stretches. We're going to start off with that side child's pose. Teresa's already in there. You're going to get to that child's pose, and then you're going to reach out towards the side. Feel that stretch out. Take a nice, deep breath. There we go. Hold that position. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and switch sides. Just feel that stretch out. Take a nice, deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. There. And then once you're ready, we're going to go into those behind the back pulls, everybody. So you're going to grab your wrist behind your back. You're going to pull behind your back, feel that stretch out, take a nice deep breath. You can also bend forward if you want. Get that little extra stretch on there. Today's word of the day, everybody. It is victorious. Victorious. We are victorious today on our workout. Once you're ready, go ahead and switch sides on those wrists. Feel that stretch out. Take a nice deep breath. Awesome job, everybody. Everybody at home, we give you air fives, air elbows, air knuckles. We conquered this upper body day with that core. Awesome job. Give me a thumbs up if you did awesome. There we go. And everybody here, also.
Thank you. Have a good day.